All right, hello.
Hi,
Have fun with your game,
everybody.
birthday cake, if you can still hear us. I don't know. Hello,
Have
MP.
fun, birthday cake.
I think that's everybody. Mason, hello.
Hello,
I'm
Mason.
just
Hello,
doing
MP.
some quick merging of stuff.
Yes. Prep is a thing that needs to happen on our end.
Well, I had another seminar, so it was like,
oof.
You know, I'm kind of cutting it close every time, you know?
God, I feel that.
I don't need this. Okay, so I'm just literally going to delete all these. Because of what I want this, what is this? Nothing. Because I want this to be, we'll say this is called main outfit. Basically what I want to do is today we're doing clothes. Because that is what we did. That is what the thing was. And I wish to utilize the paper doll.
Ooh, very nice.
Doll. So I just need to prep a little bit. Because basically what I want to do is I want everyone, we can either do it by random, we can do it if Mars has a suggestion, but I basically
I always do
want to give, just, you know, give them different outfits. You pick a boy, you pick a, you know, like a theme. You can either pick like a type of outfit, so you could say like, you know, traditional samurai or something, you know, traditional Japanese clothing, you know, like a genre, you know, cottagecore. You could pick something like that, or you could pick an environment, or you could pick an occupation, and those would be sort of the vibes that would be going. What is this? Don't need that. Okay, his leggies are separate, his tails is separate. So
leggies.
This has to be merged. This has to be merged. So yeah. So chat. Which character would you like me to deal with first? That would be the question, and then I'll immediately go to prep that one.
Yes, chat. You get the honor of deciding tonight.
Otherwise, I'm gonna force Mars too. So.
We'll see if I have any brain power left. God, after. Alright, I gotta tell you this story because it was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we ready for story? I didn't know
We
if we
can
were.
do a story. Oh, we're waiting for people to choose.
Well, guys, I had a very long day today. It just kept going. And when it finally ended, I called my mom and I was like, hey, I'm coming home. And she goes, oh, can you pick up some stuff from CVS? She wanted some medicine stuff, basically. I was like, okay, like I'll drive back to our CVS and I'll get the stuff. But then I had a big brain moment. I was like, why the hell would I drive all the way back to my town's CVS when I can go to the CVS in the town I'm currently in? Mind blow.
Yeah.
So I look it up on the GPS, says about 3 minutes away. So I'm like, okay, based, let's go.
The first guy in PR.
Not 3 minutes away because I was competing against evening traffic. And trying to make a left turn out of a side street onto a busy street was just not happening. So we end up making a right turn, a left turn, then back to a right turn, and hoopty-loopting our way up and around. Finally, I make it to the CVS. And I go inside, and they literally have none of what I'm looking for. So I called my mom up. I'm like, well, that was annoying and a waste of my time. Like, bye-bye, big brain moment. So I get in my car and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it at the one in my hometown. Easy peasy. I should have done this from the beginning. I need to set the coordinates on my GPS because I have to find my way back from this new place that I've never been in. So I'm about to open the map coordinates and type in CVS Mars's hometown. But then I'm like, wait, why would I waste time typing that in? Because I can go to a text message that a CVS sent me. I'm going to get my flu and COVID shot this weekend. It was long overdue. But they sent me a text saying,
Oh,
hi,
have fun,
confirm
Fishy
your
Puff.
address. Oh, have fun.
And hold on one second, Mars.
Lots of fun.
MP, what
Yes.
sort of outfit would you like me to draw him in? You know, we could do like a cold weather
do tell.
outfit. We could do like, you know, if you wanted to pick an occupation, you know, he's normally a chef in the comic, you know, but we could go like full chef. We could, you could say like, oh, you want him to wear, you know, steampunk, cottagecore, you know, anything like that. You pick. Continue, Mars.
Oh, absolutely. So they sent me a text message. It has the location of that CVS. So I'm like, great. Click that. And now it's in my GPS. Awesome. I'm on the road. Let's go. So I'm driving. I'm going up the highway and I have to find my exit. Now the GPS tells me, take the right, like make a right. So I do. And I'm driving for about 5 minutes. And then I see a fucking bridge in front of me going over the water. And I'm like, why the fuck am I driving toward a bridge? What the hell happened?
I'm not supposed to bridge.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be on a bridge going over water. Why am I going to the beach? So I think back on what happened and I realized
Ooh, cozy.
the GPS didn't mean turn right on this immediate right. It meant turn right after this current right on your right. And I'm like, oh, God damn it. So now
like outdoor
I
cold or
along.
indoor cold? I'm sorry, continue.
Ooh.
Yeah, like outdoor,
Indoor
I'm
cold,
going in the
okay.
snow, or like I'm sitting in front of a fire with a hot chocolate, you know?
Snow clothes? I gotta be honest, Tori, that'll be good practice for you because that's what I want Delaney to wear.
Yeah, we gotta see.
She's a hyena. She's got to be bundled. She's not used to this cold weather.
We're all bundled. Sort of, it's cold out, try it, and I'm bundled.
Outside,
All
I'm
right,
trying to
winter
bundle up.
outfits.
Ooh, okay.
All right, let's go get inspiration
Very
while
nice.
Mars continues her story.
Well, basically now I have to drive over this entire length of bridge, drive a little further down into the beach, and then circle up and around to come back the other way. Because there's no turnaround point. Like you have to keep going. You have to keep driving. So I'm like, okay, well, that's 15 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. But at least the sunset on the water was very pretty. So
That's nice.
I'm doing that. And eventually I find my way back. I'm driving. And as I'm getting closer to the CVS, I realize, wait a second, this isn't my CVS. Where the hell did I book this appointment? So I find the CVS. I'm like, oh, it's this one. Okay, at least I know where I'm going on Saturday. Thank God that store had all 3 things I was looking for, because if it didn't, I was going to explode. By the time I got home, I was like, here are your meds, Mom. Please don't talk to me. I'm just going to go try to forget this experience.
I can't. We're done. Thank you.
Because it was too long on the road. It was far too long. It was way longer than I was supposed to be. The water was pretty, but I did not want to be on a bridge.
I feel it.
I was not here for it. I just wanted to go home to Texas.
God, did Pinterest hit me really hard today? I did not need this to happen.
What did it feed you?
Too many, like, pose idea things. We're in a rabbit hole now. Okay, I've unlooped the rabbit hole. We're good. Okay. Winter. Let's just see winter clothes Victorian era. I feel like that's a good starting vibe. Okay. This is all women's though. I want like men's. He would wear like a jacket. I will say now he is a He is a albatross, not Victorian, but he is an albatross, and his specifically the black-browed albatross is circumpolar. So they actually hang out very close to the South Pole and the Antarctic, and so he probably he'd be a little more insulated than the average person with all of his feathers and stuff. So he probably wouldn't have to super bundle up, unlike Milano or Sinnet and even Feryx, because Feryx is from a warmer area as well. Would definitely probably have to do more bundling up. Winter clothes. Really excited there. Oh, cause Australia. Well, I will say, Mason, Sinnet's shark is very close to Australia. They're found off the coast of Australia, so that's interesting for his just vibe. Okay, yeah, very very much like vest and sort of jacket vibes going on. Okay. None of this is super winter. I definitely want to push the winter a little more. So I'm gonna take off his main outfit. And I think honestly I'm gonna remove the sort of, this was supposed to be merged. We're gonna move the sort of background stuff for a second. I'm gonna move the background stuff because I really want just, and we're gonna give it like a neutral color background so I'm not dying of the white, because he's just so light colored. It gets difficult. But we're gonna go here and we're gonna just write winter. Yeah.
This season is coming.
MP, make it socially acceptable. Mason, while Milano is reptile, vibes, everyone is human first. So nobody is nobody is cold-blooded. Everybody is still warm-blooded. Everybody still needs to be able to regulate their internal body temperature. However, there is like a slightly more variation of body temperatures. So like Milano would run a little cooler overall. So what's it, 96.8 or 98.6? I always forget. What's the normal body temperature?
I don't have the brain for that tonight.
Normal human body
98.6.
Yeah, it is 98.6. So if 98.6 is normal,
I do know because I was taking my temperature all of last week.
Nice. So if 98.6 is say the average, Milano would probably run more in like the 97, 96 range, and being 99 would probably be like he's feverish. Where for other people, maybe they run. Honestly, Feryx probably runs a little warmer. A little warmer because usually mammals like that run a little warmer. So Feryx might be 99 all the time and he has to start hitting like 102 before it's like this is actually too much for him, things like that. So there would be little, in real life humans have variation, 98.6 is just the average. But they're all still warm-blooded. They all still regulate homeostasis internally completely. That would cause a lot of other biological problems. Are you saying Aster's 99.9? Honestly, he would probably be a little colder because the way birds work is they can actually like cut their blood flow off to like their feet and stuff. He can't do that, but honestly his feet would probably be like just generally colder than, he would constantly have like cold toes and stuff and cold hands.
See all these cold feet.
But like his internal, like his main core body temperature and then the wing insulation, he would give the warmest hugs, but you definitely wouldn't want a classic rock
he's
station.
The big brother.
Star 99.9? Is that classic rock? At least that's the 99.9 I know.
Oh, that does sound familiar.
But is it classic rock? I didn't think it was classic rock. But My brain is dead. Yeah, so he would give very warm hugs, but
Valid.
you wouldn't want to actually have him like put his hand on you. I think is the good Aster vibe. That's why people use him a lot as like a pillow and like a, you know, he would make a good blanket sort of thing. But to actually like,
He's a very comfy
if he
pillow.
touched his hand to your face, it would be very cold. His face and ears would probably be cold too. All right.
Oh, they'd be so cold.
Well, let's get into it. So I definitely like, there's this sort of double layer like duster jacket coat, which I'll see. I can probably show it. It looks kind of like this. This is a vibe I see a lot, this kind of duster jacket vibe. And it has this sort of 2-layer cape look to it, which I think will go very nicely with his wings. So I want to kind of, translate that. So we'd give him a bit of it would definitely clasp. And we're kind of starting with the outer layer, but I really want, basically what a big thing of my course I'm taking is that like work with the shape first and then like figure out how it actually works later. So if I really want this sort of duster jacket shape, so interesting, very important, since it's a jacket, the actual like duster part doesn't close fully in front, and I really like that look of it. So we're gonna kind of have it here like this. And so clothing is not only like this, it's also about like wrinkles and things, and how it folds and how it flows. So obviously this is not how it would actually look. Since his arm is up, I would have to pull it up from this angle. I just wanted to draw sort of the shape here to sort of get an idea personally for myself. And then we would have sort of it comes out because his arm is up. And if this goes like right at his elbow, I think it'll go right at his elbow. So if his elbow is here, it'll be kind of in here. It'll be kind of crunchy up there because it's kind of pulling that way, but it's kind of loose. So, and then you have gravity, like this sort of thing. You have this one. And really the points of, so the big thing was like points of tension, right? So you have sort of the point of tension for this is here and here. And so you get like sort of there's sag in the middle and then it comes down like this. So similarly here we have the point of tension here and here. And so you sort of have where it would radiate out from is sort of these two areas. And I'm definitely sort of referencing. So it really doesn't sag because it follows a shoulder line. So it really more just be like something like this and come down and stuff like that. So now I really like this silhouette of it. He definitely needs a shirt underneath. My second idea would be, is there something longer overall that he has behind him? And I feel like, because that's a very, as you can see, because it has this jacket has the 2 layers, right? It has the sort of upper cape and then it has the actual like jacket itself. And he does kind of get that. And I'm going to just kind of draw it over on this one too. So we can get that front back vibe to it. So something like that. So he does kind of get that shape with the wings, but I kind of want him to have something that comes down. So instead of like an actual jacket that wraps around front, I think it would just have like a cape that's sort of, it's a second layer. Something like that. I feel like that really gives a winter vibe, but it doesn't really impede him specifically with the shape of it. But I'm also debating if I want there to be like stays in it. So it's really not that flowy. So then when he flies, it kind of like kites out like this and it sort of stays open so that it catches like the air and it doesn't like flap around, because the flap around would give drag, right? So if it has like stays in the side, so it can't really go like this and it just kind of levels out like this with like a little curve over it, that would give like that kite vibe to it, and I think that would make sense. So that's more of a thing that you don't necessarily show. I think what I would show is I would make an effort to draw in kind of like boning channels that you see on like a corset, and give like some stays in the jacket that you kind of get that illusion of rigidity. And then of course when it moves, it would never like cape out. So I am going to give it like a little point to mimic his tail. Because that's the big thing with the fabric on the back, is if it flaps around, it really gives a lot of drag, and that would really be difficult for him. So I think...
We wouldn't want that.
Yeah. I'm debating. So I'm trying to figure out... I think I want... It would come in like this. And I'm debating... So the jacket has a collar. But I don't think I'm going to give him a collar. He has a lot of feathers on his neck. You know, they kind of go up his neck. So I feel like he doesn't need it necessarily for the insulation. You know, to be fully... And the more sort of material, like I said, that sort of flaps around, the harder it could be to sort of deal with, you know, because this would catch the wind, right? If he's flying forward, this would catch the wind and immediately like flatten down like this.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Yeah, that's kind of fine. I just don't know if I'm vibing with having a collar or not. I feel like he starts looking vampire with the collar.
Vampire.
Yeah, which I don't think I really want.
Vampire doesn't make me think of winter per se, like being bundled up. Now, if it was like a muffler or something like that.
A muffler, a scarf.
Like
yeah, I think I would add
mufflers.
definitely some sort of like fluff around it. I think I like the fluff more. Can have some sort of, you know, it does break the wind, so that does help. But I don't, you know, normally there would be something like here. I don't think I want that at the bottom. Again, that would be an issue. I think this part of the jacket would also have stays as well. It's just going to be very rigid, which is also helpful with the wind, because then it just won't flutter open on him very much. And so now we're going to go in and we want to add in, so the main guy picture I'm following does have a vest. I do like the idea of a vest, you know, especially like a double-breasted vest. It definitely gives insulation to it. And because of his wings, I'm going to hide that for a second. Because of his wings, it does mean that he can have a vest rather easily. You know, having sort of any other kind of shirt, they're all going to be kind of sleeveless. So I think that's why having the sort of cloak thing as well is very helpful. It's already looking very dapper. He is. I know, as you said that, Mason, I kind of took away...
He's a very dapper gentleman.
I kind of took away the the dapper part of it, but we'll get back. Now, so this is an interesting thing that you see a lot on the characters. They usually have some sort of slit on a lot of their vests, and it allows, because as you can see with the digigrade legs, they always have to come kind of forward and then back. They're not standing straight up and down. So they really need that sort of give of movement of having the sort of hips open. So I like to sort of do that. I don't know if that made any sense.
I think it did.
Okay.
It feels like it did.
I'm just going to give him a pretty shawl-like collar. I'll go the double-breastedness. They have sort of pockets.
All the way across the sky.
Yeah. So then it would kind of cut here and have big openings that kind of just with little... This would probably... I think buttons gives very winter over ties. Ties gives more summer feel. Buttons gives more winter feel. And I can't explain that.
looser and more flowy.
Yeah.
Whereas like with winter, it's like everything's tight and
Yeah,
buttoned up.
snug.
Snug, that's the word.
Yeah.
Definitely, 100%.
So this would be similar. Again, so he would have sort of... So it's interesting drawing the back of Aster because a lot of times this sort of... It comes through the feathers, as you can see. So you kind of have to just like pick where a feather ends, and that's sort of where the vest opening ends. And then it would come out. And I like for Aster, again, because of the tail, to put this sort of like pleat in the back. A lot of suit jackets and like vests and stuff and coats have that sort of pleat in the back for when you can like sit and bend over and things. And just because he definitely, the tail has to come out and everything, I like having that. So I think your buttons would show more on this side like that. Ah! I hit my mic, I'm sorry. So let's see this sort of cloak over it. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Now, in his normal design, he does have sort of like those arm sleeves. I'm debating if I want to add them to this, because that would certainly add a level of warmth to it, you know? If he has those as well. So I think I will add them.
I think it must be done.
I think it just helps with the sort of level of warmth. And I think I'll make them actually cover more than his normal ones do. So his normal ones kind of come like up more, like this, because they're hooked here.
Ooh,
but I think I'm actually gonna bring these in to just a point like this. How would that work? I don't want his... See, the big thing is I can't impede his arm motion too much. You know, that's the big ticket.
Yeah, because he still needs his arms. He still needs his wings.
Because when you look at this,
So
he
now it's
has
all
the
about finding that
shoulders,
balance.
and then he has the thing. Debating. But I think the sleeves help with the cold. The more covered up, the more cold it feels. Just how do I want to do it? Ooh, what if you sort of bring it across? And then it comes out. It could, yeah, okay. Because it can scrunch up then. We'll give it something like this. This would be like that. And the wrap gives cold as well, I think. So go under the shirt. And then, ooh, because then it can wrap in front. You have sort of this. You can have sort of, how did I do this? I've already lost how I did this. We have this, so the wrap would come over and then to here. Because the other thing you got to think about is in the setting that we have is there's not really like stretchy fabrics. You know? You don't really have like nylon and
no
rayon.
No nylon, no polyester.
Yeah. What's the other big one? I'm blanking. Spandex. No spandex.
That's a big one.
So I think I'm gonna make it actually droopier. I think that's how it's gonna have to work. Okay, I like that. I like that. Because if we droop it a little bit, it feels like it has more give. Yeah, okay, okay. And the jacket's on top. Oh, I didn't extend this down to your thumb, Master. Sorry about that. Perfect. And again, I think these would have... no, they probably wouldn't have stays there. Alright, that's good like that. Last but not least, we have to do the pants. So this guy just kind of has regular pants on. He probably has a lot of lining, but we really want to definitely go for something kind of bulky. And now, so it's always interesting designing the pants for like the digigrade leg characters because they have digigrade legs. So like it can fall kind of weird if it's full pants, but I think we're gonna go that route. And just to kind of give, because you can't make it tight, right? You know, you can't make it snug because there's not a lot of stretch. You know, you can make it snug to a certain extent, but definitely not as snug as like you could get with spandex and things. So you don't want to also make it look kind of like, see, this is the problem. It makes it look kind of baggy in a weird way. That's kind of the difficulty. Because I think bringing it up, I think making it like a high-waisted pants underneath the vest adds to the keeping it warm vibes. It's sort of this bottom section that we need to work on. What if he has a little... Because it would have to be, if it's tight at the ankles, there would have to be a little button, let's say, like this, just for imagery. And we could have it, like, come in. And then, yeah, okay. And then this can have, like, a fluff to it. Give him a little bow tie. I don't know if he would have a little bow tie. It's not very for fancy purposes, you know? We're talking practical winter wear. Okay. I think I'm happy with these kind of pants. I think I'm okay with that. You of course have to have the little... So if it's high-waisted, that would be under his back feathers there.
This is coming together.
Like that. And then there would be a little, I think, a cutout like this for his tail. And we'd have,
well, if they ever go to a cold port, I think we know what Aster is wearing.
Yeah, well, we know where Axis is from, so.
That is true. I gotta say, this kind of style would fit right in there.
That's the goal. Again, we're trying to make this for Outcast, right? So,
see, guys, Ori may be learning, but she's also secretly working on the comic.
That's always the goal, guys. We're always working. Oh man, I had a super brain blast about our next comic, though, man. Like, Jesus.
God, I was so excited reading all of that.
Oh, really? I'm glad. I'm glad.
I got so damn excited. I was like, oh, I can't put it into words.
I literally was just like, ooh, you know, I don't even know what hit me, but I was just like, okay, this is the vibe.
The week.
Maybe. I was like, yeah, okay, this is the vibe that we'll have to go with. I think it was also, yeah, probably, honestly, I was listening about the clothing and stuff, and I think that what probably did happen was that, like, it was like, what were they saying exactly? I'm trying to remember, because I'm like, I know I was listening to the videos that I needed to do in order to learn about clothing and stuff, but I'm trying to remember what exactly they happened about it. I don't know, but it was something along the lines of where I started thinking about like, okay, it needs to be simple enough where I can draw it again. And then, you know, but learning about all the robot stuff the other day was like, wow, this is a lot, you know, of stuff to have to worry about. And so, I was like, what do we do? I don't want to have to do that. And then I was like, wait, but magic. And then I just kind of wanted like a magic system that was just kind of like, you couldn't use it on people, you know? I don't know. I thought that was just a cool, brain blast idea. Very like future ideas, guys, but
matter, that could definitely lead to some destruction.
But I think that's so cool. I mean, do we care how much spoilers, since this is like so far in the future? No idea. So basically, guys,
have a plan.
Yeah, so basically, guys, we're thinking of the world of our next comic, and I had given Mars like I know this one was very for me, you know. She was like, "What do you want to draw?" And I was like, "This is what I want to draw." But so I was like, "All right, Mars, you know, what do you want to write about?" Basically, right? I was like, "What do you want to do?" And she was like, "Oh." Tossed around a few things, but ended up on like, she wants mechs. And I'm like, God, do I not want to draw mechs, Mart? Like, I'm sorry, like, I might have to put my foot down on mechs. And then it's like, Dylan was showing me some cool mechs, and I was like, okay, there maybe if we like really sit down and decide. Well, no, Mars brought up, I drew this Gallo from Promare. There's like one scene in Promare. There's like one scene for very little amount of time where Gallo is sitting in just the legs of his mech. And it's like his top torso body and then the mech legs. And I'm like, I love this. This is great. So I literally drew a thing and it was just like, these are his mech. Like I drew Gallo having mech legs. And it was really cool. I really liked it. And so when Mars is now talking about mech, she's like, but what if we did something like the Gallo mech legs? You know, it's not like a whole big mech fighting, you know, it's just like, I'm like, okay, like that one, yeah, I could probably do that. And two, like, I like that. And then I found I came across this werewolf mech, basically designed that somebody did.
Was so good.
And I was like, wow, okay, this is really cool. All right, Mars, if we literally like when the time comes, we fucking really sit down and iron out like exactly how these mechs are gonna look, we could probably do it. And then I was taking this, you know, I was continuing with this course, and this course basically has a moment and they're like, they're talking about robots. That's what we did last week. That was last week. Yeah, that's what we did last week. And I was like, oh God, like this. Again, I'm a person that's like, I do want a level of realism. I don't want just rule of cool sort of stuff.
Cool to rule the whole thing.
Yeah, like I do want a level. So it's like, talking about like how robots work and stuff. It's like, God damn, this is gonna be annoying and difficult for Ori to like deal with, I guess, and to try and make happen and make it like a level that she's like cool with and not have to draw like a billion stuff. Not all the time, but like if something gets damaged, it's like, oh shit, now all the wires and gears are exposed and stuff, and like, ugh, God damn it, terrible. Don't want to do that. A little concerned Ori. And then I was just like, I had a while ago come across something called magic punk. There's a ton of punks, guys. If you've never looked into all the types of punks besides cyber and steam, there's a fuck ton list of punks types, okay? So many. And I learned about solar punk. That's interesting. There's a ton. But one of them is magic punk, okay? And it's basically like machines, but like magic is really involved. And I was like, that's a cool concept. I like that idea. That allows for a lot more hand waving because you make a magic system, but the magic system doesn't have to be super, super rigid either. You know, it can just have like certain rules and things. It doesn't have to be super, super rigid. And then it allows for a lot of hand wavy on how mechanical things work because it's like magic's involved. And it's like, okay, now I'm thinking, how do we make it so that they need, that we get this magic and, machine vibe. And it's like, all right, what if magic only works on inorganic materials? And then it just kind of spiraled out from there. I'm like, okay, why? Not necessarily. I'm like, why? I'm like, Mars is like, how would a world come to this, be like this, all this sort of stuff. I was like, this is what I was thinking.
Of course, I'm always thinking along the lines of, okay, why is the magic here? Is this a finite resource? Is this unlimited? Because every good power system needs to have limitations on it. Otherwise, it's just kind of like a free-for-all, depending on your series.
And one of the big limitations is the fact that you literally can't use it on organic matter in any way, in any case.
Oh, yeah. That's a huge
big one,
but
which I really like.
Imagine these people are wearing these enchanted armors, but can also manipulate them. That could lead to some pretty horrific consequences, I feel, personally.
And this is why we have you.
Anybody?
Well, that could be a concern with the whole thing, that could certainly be a reason that they're not doing it all the time. And then I had literally stumbled across, very unfortunately, all AI art on Pinterest, but I had stumbled across basically
What? Pinterest.
Yeah, no, it's pretty rife. It's pretty rife. There's no question. But I'm like, I love this sort of aesthetic that this art is really having. And I'm like, I think this is really cool of how the magic could be in the thing. And I'm like, okay, I want it to be a really stark contrast. So then it's thinking about how and why could this be a stark contrast and all this sort of stuff. And so definitely the gears turning. There's a long time. Outcast not ending anytime soon. But I know that Mars and I are both not going to stop making comics when Outcast does inevitably end. And I do hope that Outcast won't be a 10-year journey. I know that Cast Off has been going on for 10 years or something. And it's that is a long time. I mean, if it'll take what it'll take, but geez, So, who knows? It's already been a year and nearly 2 years, year and a half, more than a year and a half. That's pretty weird to think about.
That is nuts. Good God, are you really going to make me have an existential crisis now?
I'm not intending to, Mars. It's never, that's a lie. It's only sometimes intentional.
This is just what happens.
It's only sometimes intentional.
Every time.
It's not intentional every time, no. Only sometimes.
That's what she says, but is that what she means?
Yeah, this wasn't meant to give you an existential crisis. It was more just wow, look at that, Ah.
Oh, it's holy shit, so many years. Ah.
Yeah. Okay. Little buckle bit. Yeah, I'm vibing here. I didn't mean to sit here and line this, but I don't know. I felt like it. Part of me wants to go and do another one, and part of me doesn't. What time is it?
There are two wolves that live inside Ori.
Yes.
The perfectionist and the
It's not even perfectionism. It's more just finishing this idea or not,
I feel that. Guys, I had the worst brain blast tonight, where it's basically, here I am in the middle of a project. It's barely done. It's due next week. And then my brain is like, what if you started a whole different concept? I'm like, God damn it.
Mars is like, that's not what I wanted.
It's not what I wanted, but it's also a vibe. Ori, I'm going to DM you what the new idea is and tell me what you think.
Again, you know, if you have to change now, but you could get it done, you know what I'm saying? That's not straight enough. There we go. Beautiful. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. Oh, yeah. Adding the little stays. I like them a lot, actually. They're subtle, but they give an aesthetic. So this is pretty flat. So I'm actually, these are just gonna go right next to the thing. And then I'm gonna erase this part because it'll share its seam with the bottom. Right like that. Beautiful. So Dylan and Doug have dubbed Dan Da Dan another like anime that's tough to show people, specifically because of episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1 is hard.
Episode 1 is, guys, it was, I'm not gonna describe it, you'll find out for yourselves, but it's good. It's a good anime, okay? I loved episode 2 a lot. Episode 4 was great. Very enjoyable. Oh, I will, Mason. But Mars is like, all right, Ori, I've watched 3 episodes. It's good. You'll like it. Watch it. And I'm like, all right, I trust Mars explicitly, okay? Like, I really do trust her judgment on anime for me.
So much faith in me, you guys.
I have a ton of faith in you, Mars. So much faith that you won't steer me astray, okay? And I'm like, all right. So she's like, watch episode 1 tonight. Do it now. Like, do it. You need to watch it. I'm like, okay. So I'm watching episode 1, and it gets to like a really rough part, and I'm just like, I trust Mars, but this is really hard. I'm trusting Mars a lot. I really am. This is going on for a really long time. All right, Mars, this better be good, because this scene has lasted
when the
far
psychic
too long.
powers happen, and she kicks the alien in the face.
Yes, again, it ended up good, but I'm sitting there like, I hope it's coming soon. I trust Mars.
Guys, even after episode 1, like when I first watched it, I was kind of like, okay, I like the animation, I like the characters, but I'm kind of like, I don't know where this is going. Episode 2 sold me.
Episode 2 was
like,
fantastic.
All right, we're here, we're good.
Episode 2 was fantastic. Oh, so I told Dylan about how
I stuck it out. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I said to Dylan that like the 2 main characters, they kind of vibe like Dylan and I, right? In like their overall interactions. And he's like, no, I can't be Okarun. Like, he's too bitchy. And he's like, you can be Okarun. And I'm like, fucking fine, Dylan. I'm Okarun and you're Momo. That's fine with me. We can do this.
Okay, but he is Momo though.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. But like, you haven't watched today's episode, right?
No, not yet.
Basically, no, it's not even spoilers for like how the whole fight happens or anything. But basically, there's just like they're approaching a haunted tunnel, and Momo's like, "Oh, after you, it's your like fight after all." And Okuru's like, "No, ladies first, I insist." And then they're like fighting and trying to push the other one inside. And then they're like, "Why don't we go together? We'll go together. Equality. That's the way to go."
So
and then they're walking in the tunnel, and you can't really see it, like they're very small, but that Okuru is like, "Hey, now I'm in front. Don't slow down." And it's like, "Oh, now and they're fighting again." And I'm just like, that's very the Dylan and I vibe. Is the you first? It's you thing. Oh no, ladies first. I insist. That's such a Dylan and I interaction. I don't know if I said this on stream, but earlier in our relationship, when a lot of times we had to call each other a lot because I was away at college, you know, for a significant portion of our relationship was long distance like that, and I was away, and we would call. And Dylan actually told me one time, he's like, my mom is like, you guys just get on the phone and yell at each other all the time. Do you even like each other? Why are you always arguing? And it's like, no, this is not, we're not mad at all in any actual way. So, yeah. But, yeah, so I was just like, yep, the vibes. I feel it. Oh, and then Dylan's like, I'll be curse form Okarun, ironically. And it's like, all right, sure.
Beautiful.
Whatever floats your boat, Dylan. Like. Whatever floats your boat. But if you're okay with the little anime weird, like, it's definitely Japanese humor. If you're okay with, like, it's not rough storytelling wise at the beginning in any means. It's rough in like the content that is involved at the beginning.
The thing I was going to say earlier is the conversation they have over the phone is what sold me on, okay, this is promising. This is going to be good. Like this show has a brain and they know when and how to do character moments. Mm-hmm. Like that's really what I'm looking for is when do those moments of character come out, and it's great. Oh, it's so good. So good. Oh, I'm so glad our whole group is vibing with it. I
don't know if we'll ever get Ivan too, but you know, he's just not a big anime guy.
One day we'll rope him in.
I just don't think he's such a big anime guy, you know?
Gotcha. Different strokes for different folks.
Oh, yeah.
No judgment.
Mason, unfortunately, Mars couldn't get a figure. Unless you got the other one.
It's cool, but I love the other one so much more.
I know.
Because, like, that boy is Edward.
See, what's interesting, Mason, is that I wouldn't say that it's like at all is the humor necessarily like sexual harassment. That's not the humor involved. It is like sexual related humor, right? But it's definitely not. It's more just like, I guess what you could say is like crude humor, right? It's not like harassment, you know?
Crude humor.
Yeah. Got moment for that is insane, Mason. I was not seeing prices that crazy. You just looking at the right places, man.
The order's closed on the other one too.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's the one weird thing about that site is that they just have every listing ever, like anyway. And it's like, can you just show me?
That's annoying. Just show me the stuff that's in stock, please.
Yeah, you can change the filter settings on it. So when you go
I'm gonna have to
on the site,
yeesh.
When you go on the site and when you search, let me actually get there.
Add refinement conditions.
I do know that, Mason. Yeah, so it's like available is like the first thing that it says. So yeah, sales status available. That's like the thing to click.
That would be nice. Mm-hmm. Refine. Let's see what we actually get this time.
There's a bunch of like free run ones if you wanted more.
Oh, that reminds me. My second free run figure shipped. The free run shrine can happen. Oh, I never sent you my link click mini shrine.
No, you didn't. You just mentioned it and then you went away.
I'm so bad.
I wish there was a full scale Stark, but there's only the little like lookup figure, which is cute. I would totally get a Laios in that.
Cute.
I would totally get a Laios in that, but I really want like a full body. And then they have this like interesting like half body thing that gives you all three of them.
Because now I'm curious. Are you on Good Smile or Ami?
No, I'm on Ami.
Ami.
Oh,
my bad.
Beautiful. Oh,
hey,
so
pre-owned
cute.
is never a bad thing, Mason.
Yeah, pre-owned is never a bad thing.
That means somebody loved it before and it'll be loved some more.
You have to get all three, though. don't even know what other animes are. I will say I was looking at the Roy Mustang was like in the background of like a bunch of the ones you said.
Holy shit!
And I was
that
like,
one looks so badass.
Sadly, they only have one Roy Mustang, and it's Roy and Hugh, and it's way too expensive. No, thank you.
I don't need Hugh. Hugh was nice. Hugh was good.
Was
Forever
nice,
rest in peace. But I don't need him.
No.
I really don't need him.
I will say, Mason, I will say, I did, unfortunately, in moving my Lyoses from where they were, which was already precarious, I did drop them, and they did get scuffed. However, I was able to, like, they got, one of the other ones, like, paint got on them. However, I was able to correct this with very, very carefully applying acetone to the scuff mark area. You have to be really careful, though, because it will remove the real paint. However, they are fixed. So they're both okay. Yeah, there's so many good Roy Mustangs, but I'm definitely way out of that. Ooh, you know who I didn't look up? Natsu. Nope, nothing available. Just trying to think who I looked up Sasuke Miyano. There was nothing available that I really wanted. I really wanted like figures of them, you know.
Oh, those are interesting half body ones. See, they're cool. I like them, but I'm also not like it would look so much cool as a full figure.
Yeah, right. I'm not like here for like, oh, there's nothing Mob Psycho I wanted.
Nothing.
Ooh, did you look up Promare? Not that I wanted. No,
I didn't. I forgot to look up Promare.
Oh, there's a Leo. Wait, let me look at available. Yeah, there's the big Leo. It is expensive.
Oh shit! I've had my eye on that one for forever.
Yeah.
He is very pretty.
He's very pretty.
The way Nendoroid Leo fucking sits on his throne with the spread leg, I'm just like,
it's hilarious.
God, it's so goofy. I love it.
It's very goofy.
What the hell?
What?
Gallo is cheaper than Leo?
You buy a lot, too, you know? Buy a lot. Buy 10,000 yen.
My boy.
I mean, they're both pre-owned. I don't know why. I don't know why. Very interesting.
That's wild.
Who are other characters that I care about that I do not have?
You have Reagan.
Yeah, and I looked for Reagan.
Did you look up anything from Windbreaker?
I did not. That's a good one.
I do care about that.
I did look up Reagan Arataka, and the figure that was a full body one, I didn't like enough to spend $75 on it. You know? Like, valid. I like him, but it's not like... It wasn't the one I wanted from before. I wanted the pop-up parade one, which I really liked.
Oh, so, that was a good one.
And it's not that one. They're expensive mazes because they have all the pieces and parts, and they're specifically built so you can change them out.
I rarely change mine out.
Yeah, I don't change mine out either.
I'm okay with pop-ups. If they just want to be static, it's like, cool, I want that.
Windbreaker. They have the lookup figures. Oh wait, let me actually put it in available. You have to click it every time. Yeah, they have the lookup figures. And then that's all the like figures that they have. Then they have like acrylic stuff. Which isn't bad, just not looking for. Damn! They have this Suo and he's like sitting with like the jacket on. Wow, they have a whole collection of those. Only Suo's available though. Damn, God, they sit so good. Oh, fuck you. Okay, this is so Milano. It's not Milano, but like it's so very Milano. Give the cities are so good. Suo just slays though. Jesus. Yep. Anybody else? Let me... I'm just trying to go down all the animes that I'm looking at, that I'm thinking about. I have everything I could want from Trigun.
Yeah, Trigon was the one we were really on top of.
Yeah.
We got Wolfwood, we got Vash.
Well, it's one of the first ones that we were, like, watching as it came out.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we need this.
I'm like trying to look at my wall of like art. Who do I need? It's so much Voltron. I don't think they have that,
I doubt
though.
they're gonna have any Voltron on here.
They do have stuff, actually. Not a lot, though.
Oh, wow. Oh, do they have anything Dororo?
Yeah. They just have the actual, like, Voltron, which I don't particularly care about.
Oh my god, they have a figure of Hakimaru. Okay, that's cute.
What other animes have I watched?
This is very cool.
My brain has gone blank. No, that's kind of it. That I would get, like, figures of.
Do I like Hakimaru enough to own him, though?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to
not
actually...
for that much.
Is
Nope.
that... Hold on. Is that Sunset Shimmer?
Is it?
Hold on. Yeah, they have
What's she doing on this
They
channel?
have My Little Pony figures, Gen 4. Like, a human version, which is not their human, like, Equestria Girls version. Is it? No, it's called Bishoujo. That's kind of wild. Oh my god, they have like a sexy girl Beetlejuice character model.
Okay,
I want
is wild.
The grungy old man, though. Honestly, no. I want the Alex Brightman Beetlejuice. Thank you. That's what I really want. Yeah. Honestly, the like designs of the My Little Pony characters as humans are way better in these than the Equestria Girls ones. That's wild. Is that a hiccup?
No, that was a bee flying in my face.
Oh no!
God damn it. I'll be back. I gotta get the jar, you guys.
She's gotta do what she's gotta do. Oh. Ooh. We need to do math. Okay. I don't like that Gyu that much, though. Little lookup boy. Nothing crazy. They don't even
to land on my scarf. You couldn't land on the wall.
It's insane. How much
Where'd
is
you
that?
even go?
Oh
Oh,
my
there you
God.
are, you little shit. Get in the jar.
I gotta say,
Yeah, I
some
know.
of this is really
You're not
neat.
happy.
Really
Get
neat
in.
looking. But I can't justify
Oh, buddy.
spending nearly $300 on an
Slight.
anime figure.
Why
Like,
are
what the
you
hell?
doing this to me? Calm down.
We getting the Mars play-by-play.
Oh, you dumbass bee.
Jesus, like, some of this is, like, insane. $288. Like, I'm sorry. I can't justify that. Apparently somebody does, though. Apparently somebody does.
Who are you?
Well, I'm sorry, Zenitsu. I don't like you enough, even though you're only $8. Sale, sale, sale. Let's look at, let's just go to the thing. Let's go to figures, and then can I see, like, sales? Sale items. There we go. I'm just curious now. Oh my god, they have an Anya Nendroid outfit. Yes, see more. So many Hatsune Mikus, man. Oh, God, not meat. Cute. That's another good one. See, I don't find that Lloyd's figures look very great.
Don't ask how I lost a bee, but I lost the fucking bee.
Jesus, Mars, how could you do that? You'll find him again.
It crawled into the lamp.
Oh.
And he didn't fly out. He didn't fly down. I have no idea where the hell he is.
Oh, basins in the walls. Yeah, bee.
Good God. I really wish they'd stop coming into my room.
Yep, they came from my house to yours. That's what happened.
They really did.
I will say, some of the Hatsune Mikus are just, like, really pretty design-wise. I'm not like really a Hatsune Miku, yeah, words, like, super fan or anything like that, but, like, they do make her very pretty designs. You know, they make it like just having a character that is just like, yes, you make any like vibe design of it and it'll be cool. You know, people are gonna get it. And it's like, yeah, that's what I want. Crazy. What the hell? Can I ask, Mars, why there is anything that is a figure of power sitting on a toilet?
Because there are heathens in the world.
Okay. She's fully clothed. I don't know. I thought maybe it was something.
Oh. No, wait. I do know why. There's a scene in Chainsaw Man where she sits on the toilet and lets Denji feel her because he did her a favor.
That's why she's holding her boob.
Yeah.
Well then. I just like this is
basically
so...
she doesn't tempt him in that scene per se because he's already like very there for it. But she guys, Dandadan is so much more tame compared to Chainsaw Man. Anything is more tame compared to Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, and it's treated very well.
And don't get me wrong, I liked Power. I was vibing with season 1 when it came out. But it's definitely one of those
Mars
like...
cosplayed Power. That first Halloween it came out.
She is a fun character. Like, for a while I was, and I still am, I'm all about the characters who are like, I say what's on my mind and you're going to fucking hear it. Even if you don't like it. I was like, okay, base, love that. I want to cosplay the pink-haired devil. That would be fun.
No wonder you like Momo.
Yeah, oh, very much so. Very much so. And it's made even better because now Ken is an actual Ken doll. So it's a purely asexual relationship.
They have a lot of cute Anyas on sale.
Ooh.
That's what we have to do next time we get together.
Anya is cute, but I don't like her enough to own a figure of her.
Yeah, exactly. I would do Lloyd, though, but none of them I really like.
I would do Yours pretty cool.
All of the expressions for the Lloyds are
especially
just like...
she's in like an assassin pose.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Next time we get together, we have to watch Code White. We haven't watched it yet.
We do! Oh my god!
It's been out.
We're so behind, Jesus.
We are so behind. All right, let me actually go back to this.
We have been on a tangent long enough.
I was on a long tangent. That's okay. I'm doing stuff, so that's what matters. We designed the outfits. I never said how many outfits we would get to. I didn't give myself a timer. That was my own downfall. My own reasoning. All right, what y'all been doing? How you been, Mason? You don't have
How
class
is your
tomorrow, right?
Thursday going?
I wish I didn't have class tomorrow. And by class, I mean work.
I was about to say, you don't have class tomorrow.
Yeah, it's basically the same. One makes me money, but the world is taking that money from me at a rate faster than I used to when I was in class. So, you know, which is saying something.
That is rough.
It's called life.
It's called sucky.
It's called capitalism. Something we all hate.
Not a fan.
No. Only in the world of beans. Then I'm a capitalist
That's the only
freak.
time.
But beans is an idealistic world, and there's no middle, there's no brokering, there's no like my brain wants to say cutting out the middleman, and that's what you're doing, but like I guess the word would be there's no middleman, but there's a word for that, you know.
Darned if I know.
Yeah, it's okay. But
Sorry.
it's like, oh, you know, when something's a wholesale market, it's like, okay, that's cutting out the middleman. But what is it when it's not a wholesale market? You know, I know there's a word. But I'm blanking as to what it is.
I know it's a word too, but I'm like, shit, it's not coming to me.
It's okay. Oh, did you ever send me your idea?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Go check it out.
I got stuck with the link click happened after that, and I missed it. That's what happened.
Oh. Yeah, what do you think of my little shrine?
It's great. Super cute. The photo cards are great.
I'm thinking of doing the same thing with free run, because I do have a free run manga, and oh my god, those covers are so pretty.
Nice. I definitely have to make like a whole shelf of Dungeon Meshi. But my shelves are just like short, but deep.
And you have enough to make a whole shelf of Dungeon Meshi, so it can be done.
Okay, still fun.
It's like, it follows the similar vibe, but like we're changing things up a little bit. I was like, I don't know, it gives Kabru a little bit more to do. It puts him a little more at the heart of the story, I think, but also involves like everyone on equal level, and we still get good character moments from them both. Whereas like the first one, I was like, I'm vibing, but it's not singing to me just yet. The only part that was singing was like, okay, Laios is fascinated by poison. But we've seen that in this show. That's not exactly new territory. So what could be new territory? Him being like, oh, I must have been inflicted by poison or something. Kara's just like, no, you're actually sick. You have a fever and you are congested. Go lie down.
Yep, you just have to make sure Senshi gets in there.
Oh, he will.
Yeah.
I think it'll definitely be Laios request monster. Like, actually, Mike set it up where it's like, he's like, Kabru, yeah, can you put some monster in there? I was just like, of course. Wait, what?
She's under men's underwear. That's so funny, Mason.
Oh my god.
That's really
unfortunately,
absolutely
Trunks.
hilarious. Yeah, a rough name for, you know, all of that.
Very rough. Not ideal.
I just realized there's Mashley.
Oh. That's very true.
Ooh. No, it's Rain and not Finn. How dare. Hey, Rain, you're cool, but I like your brother better.
Do we have any Ald Noah Zero things on Ami? I forgot to look for that.
Freaking $9 though. Jesus.
Literally only one fucking thing available. Ouch.
This little Mash is kind of cute, though. Honestly, you know what I would do? I would do Baby Dot. That would be hilarious. I would even get...
that would be funny.
Oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? Oh god. Baby Lance. I would get Baby Lance or Baby Dot. That would be very, very funny.
Babu, babu, babu.
Babu, babu, babu.
Babu.
Yeah. I like Dot, but Finn's my favorite.
Oh, wait a second. Do they have any samurai flamenco on here?
I'm gonna go with not anything that's still in socks. It's the search thing that comes up. They definitely have had things, though. No figures or anything, though.
Puto Tante?
That's... I would look Puto Pi. That anime's new. That's a newer anime.
Well, Futo Pi didn't come up, but Tante did.
Oh.
And, I don't know what a Q Poskit is.
No clue.
But apparently they have one of, Shotaro.
I don't know what it is, but they have one. You speak the forbidden name? Wait, what's the oh, Mashley. That's the forbidden name. Already forgot.
I'm sorry, we do enjoy Mashley in this house.
Mason, she only doesn't like the theme song because it was blasted everywhere.
We call that the let it go effect.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Damn. You could get... Yeah, they're figures, Mars. The Poskets, they're figures. They're little figures.
Oh, they're cute.
They're only $4.
They're also only like $6, yeah. I bet the shipping costs more than them.
Yeah. He's cute. Shotaro is cute. It can totally be a big deal, Mason. I try to do it because I know that you like that. It gives you, what's the word? Joy is a word, but that's not the word I wanted.
It gives you the happy.
Yeah, it gives the happy. The happy. I will say I default to they 90% of the time because I don't actually know. And I don't say pronouns because normally I'm talking to you guys in chat, right? Normally I'm talking to you, Mason, or I'm talking to, you know, Enthuse or something. So it doesn't have as much of a need for pronouns as much, like, you know, around. So my brain just defaults to they because like most people, I don't know. I will say I know some people now, you know, like I know you, Mason, and I know Zilla, and I know Enthuse and Jamie. Those are the only ones I could probably say with 100% confidence. I think I know pastry puffs, but I will admit I might be wrong. Because like I said, you don't say it, you know? You don't say it. I'm usually saying, you know, Chatter's name and everything. So my brain is just like, you know, they is all encompassing. It makes it easy. Makes it easy on the old streamer brain.
Exactly. Because sometimes the streamer brain gets tired, you guys.
It could be a lot of people, you know? I think it's funny. Sometimes Dylan will guess, and I'll be like, no, you're wrong. And he's like, what? I don't think he's ever gotten it right, actually. No, he definitely has gotten it right.
That's impressive. I feel like that should be its own record.
He definitely has gotten it right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely funny when I'm like, no, this is their pronouns. This is person's pronouns. It's on, you know, the like profile or something, or they told me. And he's just like, oh. Because he's also solely basing it off of a chat like vibe and profile picture, which I don't think are ever Well, sometimes they're actual, like, anime characters and stuff, but I would never base, like, gender off the anime character profile picture you chose, right? Like, I feel like that's just inviting chaos.
I feel like that's not a good basis to go off of.
No, it's not.
I mean, I gotta be honest. Before I had an official PNG tuber,
Yeah.
I was
Mars
using
has been
Anime
branded
Boys
now.
as
Mars
my
has
profile.
been branded now.
Yes, I can no
See,
longer
yeah,
use
Mason,
cute Anime Boys as
it
my
works
image.
for you because you love
Must be
Momo
consistent.
and you're she/her, so it works out. And Momo's she/her, right? So it works out, but it doesn't always work
It
out.
all comes full circle.
I'm definitely anime boy leaning. And how dare everybody not have... Oh, I was right about pastry puffs. The pronouns. Yay. I just checked.
Nice. Yeah, gotta be honest, the anime boys were the vibe. Only recently have anime girls become the vibe, mostly because they're being better written, finally.
I was saying, Mason, how, like, you can't judge someone's gender off their profile picture, especially, like, an anime character, because it literally doesn't have anything to do with it, necessarily. However, your anime profile picture, because it's Momo, lines up with your gender identity. However, that is not always the case.
It works out very well.
Ooh, I know Sarah's pronouns as well. That's somebody else. But this person, I don't know theirs. Now I do know theirs. Look at that. I won't remember it. I know Oscar's.
Live and learn.
I'm sorry. I just checked Oscar's, like, pronouns on Discord, and he put L and pulpo. Which is hilarious to me. That's beautiful. See, functional and funny.
Amazing.
Right? That's the benefit there. I'm glad the vast majority of people on our Discord server have their pronouns in their like Discord bio. Not everybody, but a good amount of them.
Not everybody does. But we're grateful for the ones who do.
Okay, I will say Shotaro's really cute in this posket. How much is shipping?
Oh god.
He's $6.
I started looking up Saibikuin Bisco. $6?
Yeah, he's like... I'm trying to look up... I don't know shipping yet.
Are you still on Ami?
Yeah.
Did you get the pink one or the green one? Because there were two.
I got the pinker looking
There's
one.
like...
They look identical.
Okay, because that's like Shotaro A and then Shotaro B.
Oh yeah, I see.
I'm not sure what the difference
I'm liking
is.
Shotaro A looks cuter, I think, than Shotaro B. Yeah, I think they're just two different pre-owned things. I think they're probably identical figures.
Most likely.
Can I
Philip's
can
pretty
I be
cute.
a guest, please? I don't...
They should let you.
No, you can't.
Oh.
I just want to know how much shipping is.
It's one of those figures. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little boy.
Just a little guy,
Just a little guy.
Best Amelie song.
Yes, confirm. Let me in. Let me in.
Let me in. Okay, why? I know they're exactly the same, like same brand and everything. Philip's eyes look so much bigger. Is that just the hairstyle? Or am I just like wigging out?
I don't know. Hold on. My normal password doesn't work.
No! No. Sad.
Yep. So I had to pick a new one.
Oof.
Cool. Now let me just check how much shipping is, please. Oh my Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for $413 US. I'm willing.
That's fine. It's fine. Shipping method, great. I literally would just like to know how much this costs.
God, I can't believe they make you make a whole account for that and everything.
The whole thing.
Jesus.
Continue. Please just tell me. It won't tell me. Grand total to be determined. I can't. Okay, never mind then.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Let's back up and try a different way. Ship separately. Continue. Great. Pick something. Nope, no idea. I'm done. This is too hard.
Oh.
Give up. I don't need him that bad. He's not another Leos. Won't lie. If there was a Laios, I would have. Can I not erase you? Why not? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
What the hell? What happened here? Did I merge down somehow? It did. Yeah, okay. That was weird. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. I was being a dumb, but it's okay. We can fix it. That's not what I wanted. Brain farts.
Always,
Okay.
always.
We have been on this same one this whole time. We're gonna do a different one. We're gonna... But I'd like to know what colors it would be. Alright, we're speeding. We can do it. We can do it. I'm not doing it for the paper doll right now. We're doing it for the quickness of it.
Woo!
Woo!
We going, we going.
We going, we going.
Oh my god. Guys, can you believe I've just been typing reports throughout this whole thing?
This whole time?
Yeah. It takes a long time, even though
I
I'm copying
hate
and
your job
pasting.
for you.
You're gonna hate it even more. Progress reports are coming up.
I hate your job for you.
I have to do 33 progress reports that are all due on the exact same day.
I don't have any idea what those entail, but I hate your job for you.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. I envy my own job.
Yeah, every job has its ups and downs.
Yeah. I almost had to go into a place at 6 a.m. today, and that meant waking up at 4:30 a.m. I didn't in the end, though, but yeah. It's close.
I'm so
still
glad
wiped.
you didn't.
Still wiped, though. I am certainly still wiped. I like to add... Nah. Okay. Nope. Lastly, his pants. We'll make them red so I can see them. And then we'll be good. Apparently, it's just a slow Friday. Slow Friday.
Today
Friday?
is Thursday.
That's the word I actually wanted to say. I'm going to tell you, I'm actually know that it's Thursday and not Friday. I very know that it's Thursday and not Friday. So I have no idea. Yes,
Ori?
I do. I'm like, I know where I have to go to work tomorrow, what time I have to be there. I know, you know, like all this sort of stuff. But for some reason, my brain was like, the words coming out of your mouth is Friday. I was like, okay, great. Thank you for that. Okay, guys. Having a subtitle editor, having Zilla is great. Good shit. I can move so fast now. I did not have to spend so long editing. However, now I have to spend some of that extra time editing Tangled Tower videos, but that's la veste.
Or would you be that way?
I want to get them out, you know? That's the whole thing. Like, if I didn't want them out, it wouldn't be a problem. But I do want them to exist.
We all want them to exist, Story. It
Oh,
was so
Dylan
much
doesn't
fun
really care.
recording. It was so much fun voice acting. I want them to exist.
I know. Goodness. Okay, this is the first long pants outfit we have, though. It's pretty warm in the world of Outcast, actually.
It really is.
Like, that's actually by design, specifically. It's actually relatively warm in the world of Outcast.
Yes. Lest we forget the rot in the water
Yes.
that destroyed the ship.
Where's it down? Oh, guys, so did you know palm trees, one, they aren't really trees, but two, are really dangerous?
No.
Yeah, so I knew they're really dangerous.
What
They're
makes
really
them so
fucking dangerous.
dangerous?
Yeah, a lot of things. They can be very hard to tell that they'll just fall while you're in them, pruning them. You can actually cut them in a way where you, while pruning them, that you're up there, you suffocate and die. But the big one is that it's not all palms, but certain palms, what are they, Mason? They're actually more like a grass than a tree. They're monocots, not dicots.
Very tall grass.
Yeah, a woody grass. Well, bamboo's a grass. But some palms have spikes on the end of the fronds. Big thorn spikes. And they are really bad, where they will pierce through your entire arm. And on top of that, they're like full of bacteria and stuff, so they're really likely to get infected. The way that this is taught to... So I told Dylan this a while ago. And he goes, wait, so you're telling me that, like, it's a really great way to, like, murder someone is, like, to stab him with a palm,
Oh my God.
like, spike? And it's like, yeah, I guess so. I'm listening to a talk today about palms, and he goes into the freaking spikes, and he's like, you know, this is the guy teaching, right? The seminar guy. And he's like, you know, it's kind of morbid, but I feel like it's the best way to illustrate it. If you wanted a really good biodegradable weapon to kill someone with, that's the palm spike for you. And I'm like, oh my lord.
We are not responsible for anything you choose to do with this information.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay, like, don't do it.
That idea.
But, like, oh my god. I just couldn't... That it was like, Dylan's like, wait, so murder weapon? And then dude on internet is like, yeah, so murder weapon.
Why is that the first thought?
Hey,
Jeez.
You know what? Would be a cool murder mystery. Alright, Mars. If we did indeed go through with this magic punk comic, what's the actual, like, theme? What's the actual genre, you know?
That would be a good question. I feel like I gotta know more about the characters and what we're trying to accomplish with this
No,
one.
I'm asking you.
Oh. Well, I don't know the characters yet. We only just discussed this.
Well, I'm saying, okay, are you saying that we like... I'm more saying, like, what would you want it to be, right? Like, I guess we didn't go into it being like Outcast is gonna be like a drama or something, but like, you know.
Well, definitely not at first.
I don't know, you know, we've been into mystery. Is it like, I guess, thriller? I don't even know.
I could see it as... I do really want to do a mystery.
I think it could be really fun.
I could see this as a mystery.
I think this could be really fun done as a mystery. I think it would take a fair amount of work at the beginning, at the top end, but I think it could be really fun as a mystery.
I think that could be really cool.
Because, okay, a mystery like Judas Kiss, though, right?
Yes.
Right? Like, where they're still
the vibe.
fighting it, but it's like, we have the mystery portion, too, right? That's, mwah. Because I think Judas Kiss does it so well as being like, this is supernatural-y, but, like, still two mystery boys doing mystery stuff, you know? It's like,
we can definitely make that work.
Yeah. It would definitely just involve fleshing out the capabilities of the magic and everything. And then just, you know, really working out the mysteries stuff. Which would be mostly up to you, if I'm being honest. I don't know how much
that
good...
falls on the writer.
It does, yes. I'm more of like the general ideas, man. Mars will have to narrow it down. That's not the tool I wanted. That is. Okay. Now that we have this, this has to go on top. Aster, what are your colors?
So I was still on Ami trying to see how much shipping was. And yeah, it's also giving me the to be determined. Amazing.
Like...
If you don't mind my asking, how much was your shipping? Did they calculate for you ever, or is it a surprise?
Or did you just accept?
I mean, you gotta do it for Momo.
Yeah.
But
I'd just be curious, you know?
I'm wondering.
I'm wondering, yeah. Okay.
Get rid of that. Ooh.
Yeah, I think definitely. The surprise is half the fun? Alright, nobody knows.
Okay.
Such is life, you know?
Yeah, it'd be that way.
Again, if there was a Laios that I didn't have,
If
like,
it was Laios, it would be
I would have
different.
also surprised half the fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely would have. So, I feel it, Mason, I feel it.
Here's the thing. Money is needed, and not into Futopii that heavy, so...
Yeah, it's not like I'm dying, you know what I'm saying? Again,
Yeah.
but, like, you give me literally any Laios figure that, like, I don't have, we're getting it. Yes.
It's like, we'll get him. Absolutely.
I will say, the only time that I would probably not immediately pull the trigger is when it starts getting into the hundreds. But if they made a Laios like they made that Marcel, like, adding color to the dungeon...
just like a super beautiful one.
Totally would.
Fuck yes.
I totally would. I would dip into like savings for that. You know, like cause that's like ugh. He's my boy. Okay?
He must
The
be treated
character
as
I
such.
loved the most before Laios was Natsu. That was a long time, guys. That was a high
That's
high
a
bar.
really long time.
That's a high
God
sort of bar to
damn.
cross. Okay?
Ooh. They have any to your eternity? Nope.
God damn
What
it,
about-
layers.
Skate the Infinity.
Ooh, didn't think about that one.
Forgot about that one.
Yuri on
Okay, they only have
ice.
Nendoroid manga. Oh, damn! I completely forgot.
They're just so
Okay.
old at a certain point, you know?
They have the cast in these little sit figures, but they're all babies.
Ooh. No, I'm only here for Babu Babu Baby Dot or Baby Lance.
It's definitely a no, but you gotta see this.
Okay, send me.
Because the cherry one with the glasses is just kind of wild. I'm like, what is this? Also, the promo pictures, they got them
Oh
in the
my
little
God.
dollhouse and everything.
I certainly don't hate it. You know, like I don't hate it. It's
I don't hate
funny.
it, but I don't want it either.
Yeah, exactly. If someone gave this to me, I would totally display it.
If
It's
someone gave
cute.
it to me, I'd be happy.
But yeah, would not purchase. I do like the pastel vibe going on though. Like the pastel vibe going on there. Like Reki and Langa are adorable.
They are very cute.
I love the Reki one though.
Like, how could you not
He's so
love?
cute. But you have to get the whole fucking pack. So like, nah.
I don't have enough space for all of them. Holy shit, they got a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen.
They do have a couple Yuri on Ice. And they do have... most of them are Nendroids. But they do have this cute one of...
oh my god.
the dog and Victor chasing Yuri, and the dog is there. It's way too much money, though.
Cute.
It's way too much money, though. It's like $130.
Oh.
I'm not that into it.
Oh,
They're just in
God,
like
no.
regular outfits, but they're cute. They do have a Victor skating one, but again, he's just in black shirt, black pants. Not epic enough.
Not
And then they have a
special.
little Yuri one, but not for $56.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Ooh, that
I'm
chasing
sorry,
one is
Mason.
good.
I really read that really fast, and I said, and I thought you said, oh, and my mother's favorite Dracula. And I was like, what?
Ooh.
I wanted the, but yeah, the Dragon Ball
Judge,
characters.
Your dad watched
Oh, no,
anime
no.
with us, so
Totally no judging. I was just gonna be like, ooh, what's your mother's favorite Dragon Ball? Like, you're gonna get her a gift?
What
But
was it we
I
were
see, it's
watching
just
as your
Kale
dad
and
was in
Trunks.
the room. Was it or in high
It was
school?
all in high school. Speaking of,
Okay. Oh yeah, did we look that up?
we did not.
We're dumbasses.
Oh, they only have the twins. No offense, twins, but I'm not here
Ugh.
for you. No, my boy Kyoya. And in Nendroid, I really, like, I'm okay with Nendroid, but I really just want pop-up, man. I really just want pop-up.
Just give us the pop-ups,
What was
please.
the other thing I was gonna search? One Punch Man. Now I'm just curious.
Quick, what are the BLs that we watched?
Not that many. Ooh. The vampire dies.
Ooh, that's a throwback.
That's what's the Japanese?
Wait.
Q.
Kenso Maden Sayuki. They got a DVD, and that's it.
Yeah.
So we got hella distracted tonight.
Yeah, who cares? Nobody was here.
It's vibe night.
Mason was here. We vibed with Mason. Mason's on Omni Shop buying all this stuff. You know,
So
nobody was really here
Shop.
for making time. We're here for vibing time, and that's fine.
That is more than fine. Ooh. Reincarnated as a slime. Do they got my gender Remy
They do have things for vampire dyes, but no figures at all.
Oh, that's impressive.
They have
I
a
will
cute
be
little
right back.
acrylic
I'm gonna
jaw.
run to the bathroom real quick.
Run faster. All right.
I shall.
Ooh, what about cute earth? Nope. Okay, it's Benon something. Cute earth. Cute high earth defense club. Love Japanese name. Benon. What if I just search that? Okay. Sometimes it's hard. Ah, nothing available. Sag. Do they have any figures? They do have figures. One of L. One of N. Anybody else? Anything else? Why is it so difficult sometimes to think of all the anime we've seen? Nope, my brain has gone absolutely blank. Absolutely blank. Brain dead and gone. Okay, nope. I'm literally just brain dying. Can't even think of anything. Come on, give me more Lios, please. Nope, brain dying. I literally can't think. This is hard. Why is it hard to think? It's not even a Friday. Let me finish coloring this. Then at least I can say I did something. I did do things today, but if I'm being honest, I have been very tired recently. I'm going to bed way earlier than I would like to go to bed because there's things to do. But I think I really need that fall back. Fall back's coming up. But I really need it now. Really need that fall back, man. Not soon enough. Oh, it's funny. Mars could hear me before opening stream. On her phone. That's true dedication. Literally asked your mom. Yeah, it's like it's 2 weeks from now, I think. It's very soon, but not soon enough. I've been like going to bed early and I'm still tired and I'm very annoyed. Give me that hour, indeed. Give me that hour. Give me more days off. Never enough. This is a pain in the paper doll. Because it's in front and behind. And I could have just done it all behind, but I didn't feel like it. So I didn't. That's the pants. Pants are behind. What is this? This is behind. So next is vest. Vest color. Ooh, there's also that color. I feel like I don't like if it's yellow though. I feel like that kind of looks weird if it's yellow. So see, now I'm debating making the whole jacket. I like the jacket being brown though. I like the cloak being brown. I feel like if I make it blue, it's not right. I feel like I want his pants to be the blue ones. But I feel like if I make the fluff yellow, it's not right. I don't know. Like, I like the jacket being brown. I don't want to give that up. But I can't have everything being brown. And I guess technically I could, like, add to his color palette a little bit, but I don't really want to. Sort of like having it be just the colors that he already has. And that's not a lot of colors. He does have the lighter, because this is the lighter brown or the darker brown? I will have to check that in a second. Because that might be the way to do it. Yeah, not feeling the yellow. Is this the darker brown? So he is the darker brown. So let's give it the lighter brown. Ooh, stop. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And then his vest is definitely the yellow. Whoops. Oh, he's got to have a shirt on underneath there. He currently has no shirt on underneath the vest, which we can't have. He must have a shirt. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's just his chest is just poking through. Nope. Can't have that.
That's not how you wear that.
Especially with the winter, you don't just wear a vest. No. No shirt.
Absolutely not. Ugh, brr.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna have to make the coat yellow. Or the sleeves yellow.
It can work. I think it can work.
It's tough. Because yellow is just difficult.
You can make it happen.
Yellow is just difficult. You know, he had a good balance before with his normal outfit, but like I was looking through his, like I was trying to do his port outfit, and it's like, having to figure out that yellow amount is being a bit tricky.
For the crunching and plasticky noise, guys. My new stationery arrived.
Ooh, Mars unboxing ASMR?
Yeah, apparently. There you go. Crinkle, crinkle. Enjoy.
Yeah,
I had to order more planner pages. And I decided to treat myself to monthly inserts as well. Really, really going all out here.
I see.
Yes. Beautiful. Because, you know, it's a new chapter in my life. I'm in a new job. I gotta stay organized. I gotta see what I'm doing monthly.
Yep. Okay, you know what? We're gonna really switch this around here. Ooh. Intriguing. It's very bright now. The thing is, uncertain. I did like that though. What if... Okay. I think it has to be like this. And then your sleeves have to stay the same. I think it's just such a perfect amount.
That is how it must be.
Of yellow. I think it just really has to be that way.
Truly does.
You know, you don't want to change it up too much. You know what I'm saying? If you start changing the vibe up too much, now you're having issues.
Yeah. Then it escapes you.
And it starts just not looking right, you know? It just starts not looking right. Whoops. No. Okay. No. Mm-hmm.
And now I'm starting to wonder if I hallucinated that bee earlier, because I have no idea where it fucking went.
He's
Mason,
gone.
did you summon it and then call it back?
Yeah, dismiss it.
And if you did, that's totally okay. You gotta let me know these things so I'm not freaking out.
She's specifically
on
not letting you know so that you can get the psychological horror vibes, you know?
Ah, perfect. Just in time for Halloween. I love it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Perfect. Wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep me on my toes.
Okay. Let's make you full. I like everything but the collar fluff. But I feel like I don't like the dark either.
Well, that's quite a conundrum.
Yes. The yellow's like okay. But I'm not like super here for it, you know?
Okay. So I'm still on Ami because of course I am.
Oh my gosh.
I decided to look up Death Note for shits and giggles. They have one figurine of Ellen Light, and it's pretty good from one particular angle. Like when you get it in the low angle from the side, it looks very badass. But then they took another picture from a not so flattering angle of Elle, and God, he just looks like a fucking gremlin. Like, dude's getting his squats in. It's leg day. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I just sent it to you, Ori, if you want to show the
All right.
stream.
I'll have to check.
Gave me so much joy. It's fucking hilarious. Every other picture for this product.
Show me literally any other picture.
That one is just like I squat.
Show me another picture.
Also, guys, how is this not gay as hell?
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
You're literally back to ass right now in this figure.
Yeah, if L just dropped his weight, he'd... I'm sorry, if Light just dropped his weight, he'd sit on L.
Literally.
Show me one of the good pictures. I need to see the comparison.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna send you the whole link then, because they have like 21 pictures. Literally every other picture is better than this one. That's just hilarious.
Here's the general front collage. Yeah, here it's fine.
Yeah, like that's
it's
badass.
The angle
that's
of
cool.
his arm. So okay, the big difference is, see how his arm like comes between the legs?
Squat.
You can't see how like wide he is here right? You don't
Here
see
it
it.
looks more
It's
like his
blocked.
leg is in front of him, and
Yeah, it's more like he's like ready to
out.
go, right? Like he's ready to
It looks
book.
like a running pose.
He's ready to move.
Like ready to run.
Yeah, here.
But
This has a lot of motion.
So
but this one, he's just like
stupid.
Like gonna tech or something. I don't know.
Leg day.
Guys, I'm literally the only one here.
We're doing squats at the gym,
guys is gender
it's
neutral,
to bench press
Mason.
your homies.
Guys is gender neutral, and I never know when people join in. You know, I ain't looking at the number. We appreciate having you though, Mason.
Oh, always.
It'll literally be like Mars.
It's just kind of a rough night
and
for people.
2 other girls, and I'll still say, "Hey guys," like we're not. My brain can't fathom.
We gender in this house. we gender, we vibe.
We gender, we vibe.
I'm just literally going through the list of everything I've watched and seeing what's
I'm pretty happy
here.
with this. Maybe I won't be later, but I think overall I'm okay with this.
Nice. I think it's pretty swish, to be honest with you.
I'm still a little uncertain how I feel about the color layout. I liked the darker color.
I found a pop-up parade Joseph Joestar.
Ooh.
Friggin' rippling abs on this man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I bet. See, do I like that better? No.
Let's see. Can we have a comparison?
This is the comparison. This way or this way? I think I like the blue on top.
I like the blue on top too. It breaks it up better.
Okay, we're gonna try one. We're gonna try one more thing. I like the dark coat vibe.
The dark coat vibe definitely fits.
But I don't know if I like his vest color now.
God damn it.
I feel like it just feels off. You know, I don't know. It just feels off. We're gonna try something. No.
Well, if Ori says it's off, then Ori is right. I believe her.
Nah, none of it works. It's gotta be this way.
Oh no.
Blue pants. Blue vest. See, now I'm not... I don't know.
Boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
I mean, this one's pretty good.
It's between the two.
Blue on top, though. I like the blue on top. I think it breaks it up.
All right, there he is. The attempt. This is what we did today, fellas. We can always
go back and fix it.
Oh yeah, this is not necessarily even for anything. But yeah, there we go. We made an attempt, fellas. It would need a lot of refining if it was actually going to be a thing, but we'll call it winter on the paper doll. Well, no, we won't even do that. I'm going to literally make it just a regular PNG. Aster paper doll winter. Can I have quotes or no? Or will it yell at me? Yep, it will. Winter. All right. Beautiful. What shall we do next?
Hmm.
I don't know. We're just vibing today.
Go.
I'm probably just gonna work on the comic.
It's mostly because Brain is absolutely dead today. I'm so
Brain
sorry,
is dead.
guys.
This week has been rough overall. And you know what? We're just
has.
chilling and vibing today. We've gone on so many tangents. So many things.
You know,
Let's see if
that's
Pinterest gives
okay.
me anything to go down.
That isn't
No.
AI, please.
Nope, it's not. Who is this?
God
I don't even
damn.
know who this is. Oh, it's a Hades game. Just they're in regular
man.
clothes, so it took me a second. It's like modern
Gotta
AU
be
look.
Hades.
It's Zagreus and Thanatos?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
The ship.
The ship indeed. But I will admit my brain was like Edgeworth? And I was like, oh no, this is not Edgeworth.
You would not be invalid for thinking so.
This I'm gonna show you, Mars. This is the image I saw and had to do a double take.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I can understand why.
Like I was definitely like, is that Edgeworth
that
and
would
Phoenix?
throw me at a quick glance.
And then I was
that
like,
would
wait,
throw
no.
me at a quick glance for sure.
Cool, good inspiration stuff as well.
We love good inspiration stuff.
Okay, you know what? No, we're making time. Ori wants to doodle. Ori wants to doodle this fucking
Doodle,
magic
Ori.
armor legs. That's what we're doing.
Do it.
Fuck all.
Let's make the artist's brain happy.
We're in making time, and you know this is with the character design vibes. So here we are.
We're gonna make Ori's artist brain very
What's
happy.
a cool pose that we want to do? Oh, I sent you that image of. No, he's too far down. He's more down than I thought he was. Squat pose. It's not the kind of squat I want. Animalistic.
I mean, you got
pose.
L right in there for inspiration if you need it.
Yeah, that's not exactly what I want. I want a very, like... Okay, you know what? We'll do something like this. We'll do something like this, and we'll take these ballet poses, and we'll make them epic year. Because we're in, like, a jump. We're in, like, a jump. And we're gonna just... I'm just gonna pick one. Or you pick one, hurry up. Time is running out.
Hurry, Ori! Hurry, Ori!
I know,
Hurry, Ori!
None of them are exactly what I
Oh
want.
my god. I looked up Food Wars figures, and literally all of them are just bunny girl outfits.
Oh my god.
Every
Yeah,
single one of them.
Meet.
Yep. Meet me, Arena. Let's see, who friggin' else? Oh, even Hisako.
Okay, we'll do this one instead.
Alice. They got everyone.
Hey, I would say if like the guys were in the bunny suits too, that'd be funny.
That would be amazing.
That's all I want,
Come on,
guys. That's literally all I
Equality.
want. That's literally all I want. You know, you want to have your girls in your bunny suits. Give me the boys in the bunny suits too. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it.
Do it. Do it. Oh god, this Vash is so damn cool.
Oh yeah? Is it a
It's also-
stampede Vash?
It is a Stampede Vash.
Oh shit.
He's got some nice fucking detail. He's fucking expensive though.
Yeah, I bet.
But I will show you what I'm looking
Yeah,
at.
send me.
Apparently this is what's making my brain happy tonight is scheduling and looking at anime, apparently. Oh god. My boy.
Alright, let's quickly look at this Mars thing.
And fucking Genora Rock behind him, like, oh, this is good.
Oh, damn.
I'm bookmarking this one.
That is good.
One day.
You're not gonna, it's gonna be order closed.
Probably.
Oh, that is some nice detail, though.
It's such nice detail.
If I was as big of a fan of Vash as I am of Laios, I would.
They even have the lifted shirt and you can see some of the cage on his stomach.
So
like, good God.
Yes,
the detail here is insane.
Well, that's why it's $100 and whatever dollars. $121.
Yeah, makes too much sense. Kudos to the artist who worked on that one.
Yep.
Friggin' golf clap. And then they have an OG Vash figure. OG Vash is cool. He's just very 90s.
He's so nice. That's 100% the vibe. I don't hate him. He's just very 90s.
He's just incredibly 90s. Like, I'm here for updated Vash, thank you. We said it once, we'll say it again. Gremlin versus baby girl.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm here for baby girl.
Me too. We know what we like.
Okay. This knee has to be in like this more. And then we have fun. Honestly, I just want it to be more like that. We certainly, when the sketching doesn't happen, pain. Because this is not doing what I want it to do.
Oof.
Not
again.
Nah, that's what happens. That's just how it be. That's just how it be sometimes.
That do be how it be.
You know, there's a reason that I really was struggling with getting through comic stuff today, too. It just is what it is.
Sometimes you have days like that.
Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this. My mama said, mama said, mama said, mama said, there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this. My mama said.
My mama said.
Okay. What if we do something like that? And I really want it to be sort of leaping. Something like that. Ooh, okay. We'll come across. Yeah. I'm making the leggies so big. This is not what we want.
We don't want big leggies?
Not initially. I don't want the human legs to be so big that the robo legs can't be epic.
Ah. That is important. That's a hella cool action pose.
We're trying here.
It looks good to me. And I never lie.
I know you never lie. We're just really doing a Ori's trusting the process.
Sometimes you gotta.
Yep, sometimes you gotta. Okay.
Oh.
Ribs. Stomach. Hips. Leg.
Anyone doing anything cool for Halloween this year?
Oh yeah, I'm very not. We're doing our Over the Garden Wall watch party on Halloween Eve.
That is very true.
Oh, Mason, are you the person who hadn't seen Over the Garden Wall yet? There's someone in our chat who's like, I keep trying to and never do. Is it you, Mason?
Over the Garden Wall.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Can you make it to the thing if you're that person?
Please. Okay,
yes, it is you. Are you coming to the watch party? Trying to see, do I want the leg up like that? Did I like it really planted? No, I like it up. Sure, yay! Ooh, you do it, Mason.
Ooh.
Finally joined the club.
Yes. Embrace all that is outcast.
And embrace Ori fucking nailing this pose now, Jesus.
Yeah, holy shit. Not half bad, Ori.
I literally stopped drawing from reference. I was like, I'm too in my own head about it. Let's just vibe here.
There is a point to be made. Sometimes head is better than reference.
Sometimes you just get too, like, in your own head about it, trying to study a reference, I think. I let myself loose here.
Definitely. Or being nice and loose.
Sort of just let it be that I had.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, and then I won't really want some, like, really having, like, power coming out of this step. Sort of, we're in, like, lift-off mode. I'm really trying to try it. Sometimes better, yeah. Sometimes.
Occasionally.
I think when you're doing, like, trying to do, like, just cool, quick, sketchy stuff, it's better to do it that way. Okay, so I really want, like... Let's pick a neon-y color for doing robo stuff. So I think if we're focusing on the legs... Well, we're actually probably going to have to change where this foot impacts the ground more, so... If we do something... Because I'm actually literally trying to think how fursuits are made. To be digitigrade. Because they chunk out...
Okay.
They chunk out the thigh. Right, they give like a chunk out on the thigh. And then they chunk out on the calf. I think that's... Let me look up a diagram. Digitigrade fursuit diagram. Yeah, this is what I want. Okay, so they actually chunk out over the knee. And the... Okay, let's try this. Oh, shit. Okay. Undo button is great. So they chunk out over the butt here. Or sort of make something like that. And then they chunk out over the whole knee and thigh area. They're not moving the knee down though. They're just adding mass to it. And then they bring it like that. So it kind of comes out to the knee. And then they add off of the calf. That's where they have, okay. So it's something like they bring that, okay. So basically, I think I'm gonna not fully utilize how that works. And we're gonna put the foot in a thing, and the heel will still be the heel. We're just gonna elongate the foot down.
Okay.
And if this one, let's say this one's made for jumping. So we really want to like exaggerate. Just don't know what angle of thing I want this to be at. Okay, I like everything up until the last bit, so we're gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna see if I can do it better on the straighter leg. So what happens here? I kind of put a little heel on here. And they make the whole foot like the toe. Interesting. Yeah, that's not what I want. Yeah, this is why the design phase is very important, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, you know what, maybe what I'll do is I'll draw how I would draw the digitigrade over their leg.
Ooh, okay.
In the same pose. So how would I draw the digitigrade leg in this pose over their leg, and then kind of figure it out from there. Because I think that's how I do it. I usually shorten their sort of thigh bone. And then we get an elongated this. Okay. I really want this to be really just pushing it. Okay, okay. So now if I make that bigger. Okay, and this is how we have to do it. I'm actually going to make the human smaller. Because that was a benefit of Gallo's mech legs. They are bigger than him. Right? So I think that's how we... Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Get a big circle here. We have it. This is the knee. And then their whole leg is the calf.
Oh, okay.
So their thigh is still their thigh.
Vibe.
And then their whole leg is the calf area. And then we have the whole extension of the rest of the foot. Okay, so their thigh is their thigh. And then their whole leg is the calf. So I'm not going to worry about the toe here because that would be pointed anyway. And then they're lifting off.
Ori.
Yeah?
Daylight savings time is on a Sunday this year.
Oh, shit. That's pretty fucking nuts.
That's gonna be kind of nice.
That's gonna be really great, actually, yeah. Okay. I'm liking this. And then, okay. Let me look at something on Pinterest a second. Jelly robots. Okay. No, this is not what I want. I know I've seen jelly robot mechs. Okay. I know there's something I've seen before, and I really, really want to see it again. Jelly robot mechs. Art concepts. No. Dolphin mech art. I'm never gonna find it again. It was a whole thing of this one artist did this whole thing, and I'm never ever gonna find it again.
That's the worst when it just disappears.
I'm just, you're just not able to find it. What if I search my pin for mech? Nope. Nope. Is it in drawing inspiration? Where's drawing inspiration? Quick scan, come on. There's a lot of things here, I know. Nope, not there. I don't have anything just called art, do I? No. It's not in character, inspo.
I don't think you ever sent me anything like that
No,
either.
it's from like way early Pinterest stuff too. It's like something I'm like remembering, you know what I'm saying? Like I know there's
that
art
long
of
ago?
this.
Okay.
Right, yeah. But it's definitely like, is it? I don't think it's in here. No, it's not. Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes, thank you for keeping us company.
Yeah, really. We always appreciate it. I am absolutely not gonna find it. Nope, I'm not gonna find it. Very sad. It was basically like this person made like, if the majority of a mech was like a sort of jelly-esque consistency looking thing, so it was kind of see-through, and it put like people who had like disabilities in it, but they were like based off of animals, and it just had a very cool,
that's a cool
vibe
concept
to it.
I kind of love that.
Yeah, so I really wanted to find it, but no dice.
Rat.
Okay. No dice. Maybe I'll, manage to find it with more time, but I'm debating how I want the shape of these pieces to really be. Because what if we give it really like a plate vibe? They're kind of like moving, sliding past each other in a very non-classically mechanical way, you know? So we're really trying to push the this is not normal tech vibes. Okay,
Normal
yeah.
at all.
Great. And then if they have to have some sort of like magic power bit, this could stick out here like that. Okay. We're vibing. Something like that. And then we add another circle. Ooh, and they're kind of like floating off of each other. Okay, okay, I like this.
Ooh.
And they're kind of like layered floating. And then we have... Oh, the ankle has to be lower because of how I've done this. The ankle's down here. Something interesting like this. So I do want to make this... You know what? We're not going to make it straight. We're going to make it curved like this.
That's so funny. Halloween and Thanksgiving both fall on a Thursday this year.
Well, Thanksgiving always falls on a Thursday. It's whether Halloween does or not.
No, I know that, but also Halloween, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it happens every
That's just
X
kinda
amount of
funny.
years.
I know, it's just kind of funny.
Okay. I think Friday the 13th Halloweens are wilder.
They are.
You can't have a Friday the 13th Halloween, Mars.
Did I mention my brain is off currently?
Yes, you have. I was
Okay.
testing it.
Well, it didn't do too hot, so...
No, it didn't do well at all.
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad. I'm like, is she gonna call me on it? No.
Nope.
No, she's not.
Not at all, in fact.
No, she's not.
Not in the slightest.
Okay. Now, how do I want the foot to go? This will definitely have to be simplified, but I'm kind of liking it. It's like, okay, what is a spring but a lot of discs? So what if, since the foot has no actual human in it, what if it's mostly a bunch of stacked discs? Like this. And that's way because we're talking about like springing here. Ooh, no. Okay. I want that in the calf area. And they will wrap around as like these rings. Okay, okay. These magical floating rings.
Ooh.
That would like compress on the impact. And then we have the disc ankle.
Oh, that's sick.
Which I really like. Yeah, so they would basically just be like floating rings suspended by magic, like this. And then they would like compress with all that energy. So it's like a magic spring. But because it's magic, right, they could expand at faster rates than they actually energy they have, because you're like adding energy into it. So it's like boosting what normal physics does, I guess, right? You're giving it like those
Okay.
extra pushes.
Giving it that extra oomph.
It's like, so like, you know, it's, if you remember any physics, it's like you have the potential energy can be turned into the kinetic energy, right? And so, but there's always a loss because there's like heat loss to the universe. There's like, you know, friction, all this sort of stuff. and, you know, just nothing's perfect. I think what magic is doing is it's overcoming, in this case, those weird limitations. So this whole device is frictionless, right? There's no heat loss to the universe. So this is like a 1-to-1 potential in to magic out, to, you know, output. So it's enhancing you in the sense of you're pushing this spring, but the magic is allowing it to 100% put that back out. And thus you're enhanced.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. Plays over. It was Frankenstein. Very nice. Well, you're here for a good 20 minutes, Pastry. Right now, we're on, Mars. I had a brain blast, and Mars is into it, but she's a little date. Yeah. We're on an idea for what our next comic in, like, 5 years will be, if not more. And I really needed to draw and play with it.
Yes. Ori was on a roll. She had an idea. And now we're here.
Yeah, we did. We designed some Aster winter wear first.
And it came out good. In my opinion, it came out good.
Yeah, I don't think it was bad. I'm just always a little picky about his colors in particular. Always do me a little weird.
I think it's because he's so neutral.
Yeah. And the yellow is very pale, and he's very pale. Like, it works lovely on his main color palette, but it definitely doesn't make it easy for the rest of it. So then, okay, and then the feet, because, like, you don't need hinges specifically, they, like, flatten spread to get that big base to push off of. Let me try this again. Because perspective is not my friend.
Could this be the first ever character in our new series?
Probably not. There'd be a lot of design to go on from this. And this is not happening anytime soon. So... I am very happy with the base pose, though.
You really found your groove.
It happened, you know? We were struggling, and it happened. Did you go watch a play in person, Pastry Puff? Or did you watch, like a video of it at home? I'm just curious. Because I honestly can't tell. Because 3 hours doesn't feel like enough time to have gone and seen a play in person. But who am I? Maybe it's next door. In person, damn, all right.
Wow.
I have tickets. My parents and I are going to go see in January. Yeah, January. The Play That Goes Wrong off Broadway. I'm very excited. It's close by? Nice. All right. I'm very excited. It looks really fun. I wanted to see it. I had tickets to see it, and then COVID happened, and I couldn't see it.
Well, this viewing is long overdue then.
Yep. Oh, it is.
Take back what's rightfully yours.
Okay, so something like this. And then I think... a big thing that I would want would also be some sort of like trailing pieces going on, but definitely like magic is happening like here, you know? Some of this angle is weird. You'd have to deal with that. But, you know, we're going. Let's see if I can clean it up one more time with a slightly darker color to Have you seen the play Frankenstein before, Pastry Puff? Or was this your first time? Hello, Magapiff.
Hey, Magapiff.
A long time no see. For flumps for when after dark in the Underdark.
Stiletto heels for flumps.
That's a lot of heels. They have a lot of tentacles.
Weightless.
First time, nice.
These are a lot of expectations.
Well, if you're weightless, the stiletto heels don't hurt you anymore, you know?
But are the stiletto heels weightless or are the flumps weightless?
Yeah, but if
'Cause
the
way
flumps are
sentence reads,
weightless...
it's the heels that are weightless. Weightless stiletto heels.
Yeah, they're weightless because the flumps are weightless as well, so nobody's getting hurt by them. Everybody's weightless.
Oh, so
Flumps are already
so
weightless.
They're weightless because they're attached to the flump. They're not just weightless on their own.
No, I think they're weightless on their own, and then flumps are also weightless. That's why they need weightless stiletto heels for flumps.
Okay, I feel like you know what I'm saying, but we're going in a different direction.
The plot has been lost.
I know they'd have to be weightless for the flumps. I was asking what the adjective weightless was modifying.
The heels.
Okay, there we go.
It's like the new weightless stiletto heels for flumps. That's the...
That is how I read it, definitely. But then it made it sound like the flumps were making them weightless, that they weren't just weightless out of the box.
No, I think they'd have
This
to
is
be
what I
weightless
needed
out
to
of the
confirm.
box.
I agree.
Gonna add something here. And then we'll have this one. No, actually, first we'll have this one. Actually, since we're doing all this cool hinge stuff, this knee needs a hinge here. It's okay, Magapiv. It's bad. It's midnight brain time very early, like all of stream.
Oh, it has been midnight brain all week.
Yeah.
I am so done with this week. I need it to be over. I need it to be Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm so done.
I need it to be Friday after work. I don't need it to be Saturday.
That would be nice.
I don't want to miss our Ace Attorney Prosecutor's Gambit tomorrow, okay?
Oh, I would never want to miss that.
Then we don't need it to be Saturday.
I have to go rewatch the mod because I know I gave the new character a southern drawl, but I gotta remember how I gave her a southern drawl because now that's
light
canon.
And weak.
Yeah, well, that was Sycamar's voice.
Exactly, yeah.
So now I get to replicate that.
Yeah. That you do.
I gotta go back and listen. Oh, that's what I sounded like. Okay. Time to replicate that.
Okay. So then we have... Thankfully you weren't coughing too much at that point. That was early of Sycamar's.
Yeah. Oh, Tuesday was the worst of it.
Yeah, God.
Tuesday was the actual worst of it.
Yeah, you were definitely dying at.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's all okay now.
And we have that. And then we need to move this. Okay. I think the goal... So this is a very interesting thing we'd have to think about. I would say that personally, the majority, specifically because we're trying Magic Punk, the majority would not have really a lot of armor going on in the designs of the thing. I think special ones could be for armor purposes, but I think because the idea of that, like, you can't really tamper with them very much, and their goal is not necessarily specifically protecting the person inside, that they'd be kind of simple looking, you know?
I think they'd be simple, but the person using it would also have to be adept at using it, because like it could backfire if you don't know
for
what
the
you're
ones that
doing.
are augmenting yourself. Yeah, but I can see like having, say, like a digger one that you're not wearing. You know, it's just a thing that digs. You know, that you would not have to be adept at that.
That would be fine.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be seen as like more commonplace.
Yeah,
the
very
more
commonplace.
stuff that you actually attach to you, you gotta like show you have an aptitude for it.
No armor, but it'd be driven to believe if magic's involved. Have channeling crystals. The idea would be like mana, so I'm thinking it's more like this like tube thing here on the side. That's where I'm more going for. I want it to be a little more alchemy than full straight on like magic crystals, because the idea is that like the magic is in you, you know, like mana, and then you're putting it into the thing. So I think I definitely more want like the brain worky juice is what I really want.
And then it just turns out it's based on the person's white blood cell count. What is true mana?
I don't think we have to go that far in this comic either way.
Oh no. I was joking when I said that.
Okay, cool. Then we have another disc here. Has the little hinge. And then we can see the whole thing, because that's the end of the leg there.
Oh!
Hi, Nicole!
So glad you could join us!
Glad to catch you at the end here. I feel like the ankle rounds need to be smaller than the knee. I don't like the look of it otherwise. It looks kind of bulky weird in a way that I'm not a fan.
Yeah. It's almost like that anime style where they draw like the calves and ankles very like, thick.
Not going for that.
Like, super thin.
Yeah.
Not the vibe.
I'm happy for that style, but not for what I'm going for here. Okay. I will say, I'm definitely drawing this in a way that would be super cool if it was animated. Because I can very much picture it moving really wild. Okay. I know the foot was pointed, but I don't know if I want this foot to be pointed.
Yes, I have recovered.
Yes,
I would
Mars
say I'm
has.
at about 85%.
Yay.
Oh,
okay, I think
which is as good
disc.
as a 100 when you live in a capitalist society. So,
so Nicole, basically, I had a brain blast today about I'm trying to make a long story as short as possible with all the viable context.
Comic ideas.
Yeah, basically, I let Mars be like, you make the idea for the next comic. This is like my idea thematically wise. You do it. And Mars ended up as like, I kind of want mecha legs. And I was like, that'd be really difficult on Ori, but we could make it work because you've kind of sold me. And then today Ori had a, okay, but Magic Punk could be really fun. And
I think Magic Punk would be super fun to write. So,
and then I sort of brain blast,
here we are.
lore drop talk dumped on Mars, and then I wanted to draw it, design it a little bit, just get some doodle in here.
Some doodle.
And that's where we're at. It will be after Outcast, Nicole. So we're definitely talking about like years in the future
3
here.
Years
but
later.
You can't stop the. Okay, 3 is very, very optimistic, Mars. Very optimistic. Not gonna lie.
It is optimistic.
5 maybe, but yeah, whatever would be after Outcast, because you can't stop the brain from just thinking about other things sometimes, you know. I love the boys. I'm just a little worn out on boxes right now.
Ori is in box hell right now.
I'm in a little bit of box hell, yeah. And so I'm basically just having a little bit of time designing some leggies, seeing how they would go. So what if I liked the arrows? I think I just gotta make them further apart. So I like the idea that they shink together too, in like a click, 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 click. Because I feel like with the jump, if like the basis of this is very like jumpy, that the very like everything like shunks together and then expands is very much a vibe that I want to do.
That's a pretty good vibe.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Picture that in animation.
Exactly, right? And that's such... So it's like they hit the ground and it just goes tink, 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 as all of the things like hit each other. And then it just expands with a lot of light because it's magic, you know? That's kind of the vibe we're going for here.
Is a good vibe.
Problem is the angle of this foot is unenjoyable. Max would make my nemesis perspective even stronger hold against me.
Ooh, it would. It's okay. You're gonna survive.
I will survive. Hey, hey.
I will survive.
Okay. So then if
But yeah,
we make
this would be way later down the line.
Yeah.
We gotta spend the rest of the time with the Outcast boys. Their story must be told.
Oh yeah. It's definitely just every once in a while the brain worm is just like, hey, think about this for now.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, all right, yeah.
No, literally I had a similar moment where it's like, you know what? It's due in a week, but I'm gonna rewrite my entire concept for the design I'm working on. I'm just like,
bye,
oh,
Pastry
why do I
Puff.
do
See
this
you
to
tomorrow.
myself? Bye, Pastry Puff. Go rest up.
Yeah, you gotta feel better to watch stream tomorrow. That's what's important.
Yes.
Nothing else.
Yeah, guys, Friday is just a placeholder day until you get home. Then Friday begins.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Because something like that.
I definitely like the idea of it being based off of animals.
Oh yeah. This definitely is rabbit frog inspired, yeah.
Well, I'm wondering if we play around with the animals from the Zodiac. Make those the basis for the armors.
We could. I'm trying to think if there's any other fun animal groupings. I just feel like that's done a lot, you know?
Always go to Zodiac first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. There's got to be other fun animal groups out there.
Just don't know what position. Oh. Would it be more fun to have it like that and up? Yeah, I think so, actually. So we have you, which come in here. Well, actually, let's start this way. Rabbit is your zodiac, Nicole. Oh, snap.
Oh, very good.
We're all
Very
tiger.
cool.
Oh, Dylan's not tiger. Mars and I are tiger.
We're tigers.
Oh, so you were this year? Right? Rabbit's this year? Or was that last year? Rabbit was recent.
That was last year?
No, Rabbit is definitely Rabbit is definitely Zodiac.
Rabbit is in the Zodiac.
In the Chinese zodiac, in that one, not in the Western
would be like Cancer,
astrology.
Libra,
which do sometimes
not
have
so much
animals, but they also have people, so it's kind of like This year's dragon, okay. Last year was zodiac. Last year was rabbit.
I mean, last year was a zodiac.
This year also zodiac.
What is the zodiac this year? Zodiac.
Yes. Babu.
What even prompted that?
It's me being dumb. Zodiac, babu.
When in doubt, babu.
Yeah, really. Okay, I like this, but the perspective's wrong, so let's try again. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna look up, like... What do I look up? Famous groups of animals.
Groups?
Yeah, that's not names for groups of animals.
No. We already got that. Thanks.
Famous... Look. Groups of animals like the zodiac? No, that's not what I want. Everything is named groups of animals. I don't feel like there's really a good one.
Maybe not that route then.
I just feel like the zodiac is so done. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely done, but I could think of some really cool mech designs based on those animals. And I could also see it playing into like an organization. It would form the core group that everyone works in.
So apparently there are Native American animals that go represent the sections of the year.
Oh, yeah, don't they show those in No Evil? Or am I thinking of something else?
No Evil does a lot of different things, so not 100%, no. No Evil is doing like 80 different myths all at the same time, and most of the very prominent ones are like Central American, South American, like Aztec, Inca, Maya, but they do have like more like fable related ones like Ichabod Crane and, you know, the Little Bunny Foo, you know, like they do a lot of stuff because there's a lot of animals that have like, it's the same animal with different stories, so a lot of them go together. But apparently the ones for the Native American zodiac are otter, wolf, raptor, bird, it says falcon or hawk, beaver, deer, woodpecker, salmon, bear, raven, snake, owl, goose. Which is definitely a different grouping. But I don't know. I feel like... Oh, there's one from the Mayans. The Mayans have lizard, monkey, falcon, jaguar, fox, squirrel, serpent, turtle, bat, scorpion, deer, owl, peacock. So, I don't know. I feel like
we'll have to workshop it.
I feel like it could be fun to like not base it off anything like that, because then it could just be any animal we want. You know, they're just based off animals.
It's true. It gives it a little more focus, you know?
Yeah, I just feel like it's like they're so done a lot, and I will admit none of the other lists particularly spike my fancy, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want to make designs for all of the ones on any of the lists. Some of them are kind of samey and kind of Not for me.
Fair enough.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling an ox or... I don't even know. Rat? I don't know. Sometimes they're just very samey. You know?
You wouldn't
Snake.
want to make robo horns?
That's a deer. Deer's cooler, just saying. You know? But then how do you differentiate, like, what would an otter have? I don't even know. You know, like,
Otter
peacock?
is tough. You'd have to get really creative with that. Okay, but peacock, I could see that being like literally some kind of
thanks for
hypnotizing
stopping by,
feature
femboy.
using the magic through the mechanics.
Okay.
Like that would be all
but
about
then it's like,
hypnotizing and
how do you
mesmerizing
really
the enemy.
differentiate owl and falcon? Like, there's obviously specific things, but the majority of it is
I feel like
very
the falcon
similar.
would focus more on talons.
Yeah.
And
But
an
the
owl,
overall
you could
design
do
is going to
with
be...
like a screech owl. Maybe their cry is amplified by the
and to
magic.
me, owl is very much, it's silent.
Interesting.
But it's my more concern is like really having like differentiating designs. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to make a monkey mech.
Fair enough. Hi, and totally not a femboy.
All right, I'm trying to do this last leg, but it's really fighting me. The first one did great, but now we're at the word that I hate. Perspective.
Ah. The bane of existence.
Yep.
Hmm.
Because I don't know. I also like the idea of like combining. Because this definitely is inspired. Like, I like the more it's like, okay, this mech is for jumping. So it has rabbit and deer and frog. You know, like it's got a lot vibe to it. You know? So being like nailed down, I feel is just kind of like anybody can make rabbit mech.
How the hell did you avoid AOT spoilers? I feel like that's actually impossible.
I mean, I will admit, I'd probably put myself in that category mostly. I don't really know what happens. Yeah.
Damn.
I wouldn't say I have an innate list of like who lives, who dies, you know, or anything.
Who tells your story?
Yeah, I was literally thinking that, yeah. Okay. The perspective ain't great. But I think it's finally there enough. You have spoiler ultra instinct. Oh, there you go.
It's impressive.
Oh, I need to add the hinges here. All right. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool indeed. Who knows, guys? This could be a main character. This could be a side character.
This could be totally reworked and not look anything like it ever again. And that's honestly what'll probably happen.
Also a possibility.
I will be surprised if that isn't what happens. Because, again, with the mechness, it's going to need a lot of reworking to a point where Ori's like, I don't want to cry every time I draw this. But I gotta say, this pose is really great.
That pose was a very good pick.
Very happy with this. But, all right. I'm sorry, femboy, that you came right at the end. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing up. We hope you all have a lovely Friday.
Who decided to tune in.
Yes, thank you everyone who decided to tune in, and anybody who couldn't. Thank you to our lovely YouTube channel members, Ink the Adversaries, for your little tea pets tuning in with us every time. Yes. And thank you to all our, of course, other YouTube channel members, our Doofus Detectives. Yeah, sorry, totally. I am beat and I need to go to bed. I
Yeah,
need to
same
wake
here.
up and be somewhere at 7
I
a.m.
am
tomorrow.
working 8 to
So
7 tomorrow, so I gotta
yes,
get to bed.
but we hope you guys
Kill
have a
me.
lovely Friday, and we'll see you all tomorrow for our actually second episode of Ace Attorney Prosecutor's Gambit. Okay,
Yes!
it's time. You want to be there
I can
for Ori
actually
to,
enjoy it this time
yeah,
around
and we can be there for Ori
instead
to
of
freak
wishing
out
for death.
about the timer, as will happen
Oof.
literally every time until I get
We find out how good Ori is at
I'm bad
chess.
at chess. Bad at chess. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Night, everyone. Have a good Friday.